In this video, I'm going to ask you to draw a line and give me an equation for that group of dots. You know, you should be able to look at that and say, well, I can't do that because it's not a straight line, nor is it a parabola, or it isn't anything that I recognize, actually. And you're right, it's not. Do you know what this is called? It's called a scatter plot. A scatter plot because all the points are scattered all over the place. But here we're asking you to find the line of best fit. It's not going to be exact. It can't be exact, but it can be the best thing we can tell. Can you just tell by looking at this scatter plot that all the points are kind of going up in that certain direction? All right. Well, because we know that, then we can give a line of best fit. In my next video, I'm going to show you some things that you could never put, you couldn't do this at all. But when we look at this guy's kind of out a little bit, but mostly this line is going to go up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to choose 2 points that are kind of in the middle of those points, and we're going to try to connect them. I'm going to choose this dot right here, and this one right here, and I'm going to draw a line using my handy paint stick. All right, so there's my line, okay? All right, guys, is that a positive line or a negative line? It's positive, isn't it? It's going up. When we start reading it from left to right, we come over here, we hit that line, and it goes up. So it's a positive line. Well, how do we figure out lines? How do we figure out how to name that? Well, remember, we have y equals mx plus b. So we have to figure out the slope. We have to figure out the y-intercept. Can some of you do that before I do it? I bet you could. How about this? Let's figure out the y first. Y equals mx plus what? Where does it go through the y? Right there on positive 1, plus 1. All right, you agree? All right, let's figure out what the slope is, as far as we can tell. Now, I'm going to show you 2 ways to figure it out. Let's go up 1 over 1. Well, there you go. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, right? But we should be able to also choose 2 of these points, but it has to be certain 2. It can't be just any of these 2. It has to be this point and this point. And when we figure this out algebraically, it better come up to 1. All right, what is this point? Well, this point is 1, 2. So that point is this one right here. And what is this guy over here? 6, 7, right? Well, it's this guy right here. All right, so 1, 2, and 6, 7. All right, this is xy, xy. Remember, y2 take away y1 divided by x2 take away x1. All right, what is y2? It's 7, isn't it? All right, so 7 take away 2 divided by 6 take away 1. Well, 7 take away 2 is 5. 6 take away 1 is 5. Well, 5 over 5 is just 1. Okay, so there you go. We figured out the slope this way, and we figured it out just by counting on the graph. So in any case, we're sure that the slope is going to be 1. And we already know the y-intercept, so this equation is y equals 1x plus 1. I will tell you, we never write it like that. We always write it like this, y equals x plus 1. Because whenever you see an x, it automatically means 1. Whenever you see a y, it automatically means 1. All right, so the line of best fit, I graph all my points, and I try to find the middle of the line. I choose 2 points, and I draw a line. Then I find my y-intercept and my slope, and I rewrite the equation. All right, stay tuned for the second part of this set of videos to show you how to determine on a calculator how to do the line of best fit.